Alright, what's going on, you guys? I'm going to be showing you how to install a USB charger. I am in a 2007 Civic Hybrid, and you can do this on any car that has a cigarette lighter. First things first, you are going to want to take out your cigarette lighter. I already did this with my car. There's these little tabs on the inside here, and you press those out, and then you find a way to pry this piece out. It's going to take a little bit of muscle on most cars, but typically you'll be able to find a way to get to this without taking too much stuff off, and you can probably just take off a panel and it'll be sitting right there and be really easy to take out. But that wasn't really the case in this car. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Doesn't really matter, does it? So after you do that, remove the housing that keeps the cigarette lighter in place. My housing here just had these little tabs, and I basically just I honestly just twisted this thing until it started to give, and then I pulled it out. But I'm sure there's an easier, smarter way to do that as well. We have just this hole here now with our positive and negative. I'm assuming the positive's the white and the black is the negative, but as always, make sure that you use a multimeter to check your wiring. You're just going to tap into this plug right here. I'm going to get me some flat connectors. The kit that I have here didn't come with the flat connectors. It came with these circle ones where you'd, I guess, just tie it directly to the battery or something, but I'm not doing that. I'm using the system. I'm integrating it into my actual car, not adding stuff to the car. So it's hard to do this with one hand, but I checked the multimeter. There, you can see that. Alright, so we'll go back to our connector here, and we'll spin the wire around. Big chunk of wire there, and then you'll feed it through your solderless connection, and there it'll be popping out right there, and you will just crimp that. And you have a nice solid connection. Do that for the other side. There we go. And we'll just tape that up. Alright, so we got these all cleaned up for the most part. Typically I'd use like heat shrink or something on these, but it's not a big deal. So we'll go ahead and plug this in. We'll get the red wire going up top, black wire going down below, and we will do a quick test. There we go. You got power to this, so now we can go ahead and feed these wires back in. We'll tape everything up, make sure it stays secure, and then we'll just kind of lock this thing in place here. You're supposed to have this little key ring thing on here on the back side, and what you'd be able to do if I could take this thing out is I'd be able to feed this all the way through, have this on the back side of the wires, feed this all the way through, and then I would tighten it down against this housing here from the back side, and then it would be a nice firm secure mounting. But instead of that, we can just kind of see if we can feed this wire loom back up in here, because we are going to need to get this out of the way. So we have the wires all the way pulled back through here, and I don't really see any way for me to mount this thing up in here, but luckily for me it looks like it's a pretty tight fit as it is. Maybe I'll just have to kind of jam it up in there, which is fine because it's nice and secure anyway. That thing's not going anywhere. And we'll just tape up this side here. that'll be done. Pretty straightforward. Alright, so we'll just tuck this back behind this little plate here. Put the plate back in. You get the picture. So there it is, working just fine. It's even got its own on and off button. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you found it useful, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Yeah.